During the competitive bidding process, bidders can substitute different brands of equipment or material than was specified, as long as it meets the original specifications. This allows the subcontractors to provide lower prices if they can find a more competitive product. However, the project design team must accept the substitution to assure that contractors do not use inferior or improper products. After a contractor has been selected as the winning bidder, the general contractor will initiate a process to verify all bid materials and products. This process is usually called the Submittal Management Process. A contractor cannot proceed with construction until all submittals have been accepted by the design team. The submittal management process usually involves three different participants. The first is the construction manager or general contractor. They're responsible for creating a list of submittal items that need to be submitted for each subcontractor and managing the overall review process. The second participant in the process is the subcontractor. Each subcontractor must locate the appropriate documentation requested on the submittal list. This is usually accomplished by locating manufacturer's data sheets for the products or materials to be used on the project. In some cases, the subcontractor will work directly with a building product manufacturer, fabricator, or distributor to assure that the correct information is submitted. The final participant is the architect or design team. The design team is responsible for reviewing each of the submittal items to assure that the product matches the requirements contained in the contract specification documents. On large projects, there may be multiple people from the design team who are responsible for viewing a portion of the submittal items. Let's take a look at how this process works. The first step in the review process is for the general contractor or construction manager to create a list of all items that must be submitted and reviewed. This list is called the Submittal Item Registry. Once the project administrator has created the submittal registry, they will notify each contractor responsible for submitting information. When a contractor receives the notification, they must locate the required documents and upload them to the system. Usually the documents required for submission can be located on product suppliers' websites or created internally within the contractor. Websites like Dodge's Suites provides a service that helps subcontractors locate a wide variety of submittal documents, or the contractor may send the requests to the building product manufacturer and ask them to prepare the required documentation. This process can be fairly time-consuming for a subcontractor, as each project may have a different way to manage the submission process. However, all of the processes require that the contractor submit the correct product data from the manufacturer or supplier. Once the contractor has located the documents required, they can simply select the file and upload it directly to the system. The uploaded information is automatically routed to the construction manager or general contractor for review. The construction manager will conduct a simple review of the submitted documents to make sure that they match what was requested and place a stamp on the document. Once the stamp process has been completed, they will send a notification to the appropriate design team member so that they can initiate their review. When the design team member receives the notification, they begin the review process. If necessary, the design team member will add markups or comments for any changes required. Much like the general contractor, the design team member is likely to apply a stamp to the reviewed documents that indicates the status of the review. Since this is a legally binding document, it is likely that the design team member will apply the stamp to every page. When the design team member has completed the review, they will return it to the general contractor or construction manager. Once the submittal review is completed, the subcontractor will be notified and can order the products and materials needed to begin construction. It is unusual for a contractor to begin ordering or construction without the accepted submittal because they would not be paid if the submittal is rejected. This overall process can be time-consuming for both the general contractor and subcontractor. It is not unusual to have over 1,000 submittal items on a project. To see how the system can automate this process and save all the team members significant amounts of time, please review the other submittal videos in our library.